Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hit the like and subscribe button. Today I have a really interesting story time for you guys. It's about the first time I ever hit a cart before, a THC cart, like a vape pen for THC. But this story all takes place back in 2016, 2017. I was about, 15, 16 years old during this story time, and carts were getting really popular. I was seeing them all over Snapchat. The specific brands I was seeing were Eureka. Those were like the good ones, supposedly. The liquid was more solid. They were from California. That's what at least all the plugs and everyone were saying and telling people that they were from California. But there is this other brand called Dank Vapes, and that stuff was disgusting. It was like completely liquid. It looks like they just mixed it with Nick Juice. I mean, like, honestly, if I had a video from back then, like if I didn't get my Snapchat deleted like a lot of people did, then I would be able to show you what the liquid looked like. It was literally disgusting, and Dank Vapes is known for like causing people with health issues. I would never smoke those ones or even try them if someone had them, because they were known for pesticides and things like that. Now, this story takes place with about 4 or 5 of my friends. We were all over at my one friend's house, Dan, smoking. Now, I knew carts before. I've been around carts, and like I said, I seen them all over the internet. Actually, I don't think I was around one at that time. I never tried it, so if I seen one, I probably would have tried it. But no, I knew people that had carts, and I saw them online getting popular. Like, they were getting crazy popular. Juuls and carts were getting really popular. Like, nicotine vapes and carts were really popular, like all the vape pens and stuff like that. This is before they legalized anything too. So yeah, it's all 4 or 5 of my friends and me at my friend Dan's house. We're all smoking like usual. We're just smoking the blunts, the tobacco with the devil's lettuce, the classic blunts. We probably smoke, I don't know, 1 or 2 blunts, and I'm feeling the effect super strong. Like, I didn't really smoke back then at all or anything like that, so I was already feeling the effects of the blunt. Now, Dan, after we smoked these 2 blunts, we were just rotating them around. I mean, to be fair, I didn't smoke them myself. There were 5 or so people. We were sharing 2 blunts. You would think that's fine. That's honestly, not enough blunts even. Like, that's little kid stuff back then. I mean, I don't do all this anymore. I don't smoke or anything like that anymore, but you would think that's, not that much. But honestly, I was feeling the effects super heavily already. And then my friend Dan, we were all friends with him. He was the main guy at his house we were over at. I'm not going to say his real name, but he had a cart. He had a cart, a Eureka pen. I thought it was legit. Like, at that time, all they had was like a plastic packaging. It wasn't even like the actual packaging they have nowadays for carts and loud pack and other stuff like that. Now they have crazy packaging. Back then, this was just like a little bit of plastic. It was literally like a plastic. Like, it was something you would get a toy in. Like, the cheapest possible plastic. Like, it wasn't a box. It was just a piece of plastic around the cart. And it said Eureka and the percentage and the strain name, and it said California on it. Honestly, I thought these were real for a really long time until, like, I figured out they weren't. And also, my friend's plug was like the main guy making them all in the local city. Like, they got popular around 2016, 2017. I know carts and THC vapes, they got like, bigger. They started getting big in 2013 is when they first came out, I'm pretty sure. But like, I'm on the East Coast, so we didn't really get them until like 2016, 2017. Now, if you were smoking carts before 2016 or 2017 in Florida, you're an OG. That is 100% certain. So Dan has the Eureka, as I was saying. He's like, hey, you guys want to try this? Like, none of us really tried. A lot of us never tried carts before. I think like 2 of my friends tried them. Him and Dan and 2 of my friends tried them. Like, 2 or 3 of us didn't try them, and I was one of them. And I think my friend Mr. Boat was there, Noah Boat, and I think Noah Boat was there, and he let me. He tried it. I don't think he tried it before at that time. Maybe he did, but it was one of his first times. So we were just having fun. He was a cool guy too, and yeah, they were passing it around, and it finally came to me, and I'm like, guys, I'm not sure. I never tried it before. I'm kind of already feeling the effects. I'm way too faded already off the 2 stogies that we smoked. So I hit it. They're all like, hit it. I'm hitting it like a blunt. Like, I just smacked that thing. Like, I didn't realize how, like, a little you had to hit a cartridge, like, compared to a blunt where you inhale a lot in. I just barely hit it. And this vape battery was really strong, too. And yeah, I got a huge freaking cloud. Like just off the smoke alone, I almost threw up because I just started coughing and coughing. Literally, they were all laughing at me. They're like, "Ha, it's gonna hit him, it's gonna hit him." And then they were like, then I think my other friend was there. He's like, take another, take another. Honestly, I should not have taken another hit. I definitely should not have taken another hit. Like at this point, my throat is coated in the wax in the back of my throat. And I just feel like puking because I took way too big of a hit already. That was enough. I didn't realize how much stronger these things were than the actual stogies that you smoke. Like the stogies, they're not that strong. This is a concentrate. This is a concentrate form. Like no one really explained it to me. I mean, I tried dabs and things before this a little bit, not really. I didn't even realize those were a lot stronger, and I definitely didn't realize this was a lot stronger. I thought it was like the strength of a stogie. Nah, this thing is a lot stronger. Like it's concentrated like 90%, you know? So after the second hit, it wasn't as bad. I didn't cough as bad on the second hit. I took the second hit and then I passed it. I'm like, I'm good, I'm good. And then they all kept laughing. Then like a minute passes by. I'm like, oh, I don't feel so good at all. I don't feel so good at all. Then like 2 or 3 minutes passes by. People start leaving. They're like, all right, we're heading home. Like everyone starts to leave and stuff like that because we're done with the session or whatever. And I get up to try to leave, and I'm like I tell Dan and everyone bye, but they're like looking at me because they know I don't feel good, and they're all like looking because I'm about to puke. They know I'm about to puke. Like they can tell by they told me I turned completely white. So my car was parked like in the median, not in Dan's driveway, but like in the median in his neighborhood. He had like houses on one side, houses on the other side, and we parked in the median. And yeah, I went over there and I kind of fell on my knees and I puked all over the ground. Like I never puked from smoking or smoking anything before, ever. Like, I've been way more faded than this before, way more faded. Honestly, these weren't, like, carts from an actual store or dispensary, so they could have been made with any kind of fake oil or anything like that. So who the hell knows what I was even smoking, but I definitely got way too faded. They're like, do you want us to call someone to get you? Do you need to go to the hospital? I'm like, nah, hell no. Like, I just puked. I remember I just puked. Like, I just puked a couple times. I felt better, and I drove home. Because I wasn't, like, I remember puking and just feeling completely fine. And guys, if you're in this situation, probably don't drive home. It's probably not the smartest thing. But luckily, I made it home, and I was completely fine. I was driving good, too. I wasn't, like, swerving all over the road or anything. But in this story time, guys, definitely got to get more educated before you try things. Like, that's the lesson that we learned. The lesson is get more educated before you try things. No one told me how strong this was. And also, if you're already feeling the effects too strong, don't try, anything else probably. That's probably not a good idea. But hit the like and subscribe button and share the story time and check out my other videos if you haven't. Much appreciated, guys. Peace out. And yes, this story time was really embarrassing, but that's the only time I ever puked off, smoking anything. But peace out, guys.